Hey, how y'all doing? I just want to talk about these upcoming events. You know, I don't know. I know most people that on YouTube should know, but this unemployment stuff is about to expire in about 20 days, 26 days, something like that. And I would recommend that if you get offered a job, take it. I know the $600 a week sounds very good, and then 24 extra $2,400 on top of what you got. That's like sweet. But the sweetness is about to get better. And what I mean by that is these politicians supposedly be going on a vacation and they're not really taking up any bills until um, the 14th of next month. And the problem with that, a lot of people gonna have bills due. Then they just sent a letter over to the Congress saying that people should just borrow some money or sell their cars or their assets or get some money from their family. So some people, politicians don't really care. They say, we help you enough. Think they had something going around where they think $1,200 is going to last 3 months. It's impossible. But these two events has happened, and I spoke about these disasters that they were planning on something for 2020. They did the virus. That's the war, because they always represent this as the secret enemy, because they released it on public, I believe. And then I said the race war. When I seen all that Black Lives Matter about 3 years ago, I said they must be trying to start that up again, and it's working. If anybody had an opportunity to watch The Great Hack, it's on Netflix. It tells you exactly how they brainwash folks to react certain ways. But I advise people, if they could, go save that money that you're gonna get. If you're gonna get a job, somebody recommend you a job or ask you to come back. I know that $2,400 is hard to swallow, but a harder pill to swallow if you don't have any. But $300, and you can't survive off that. So um, try your hardest to get your job if they offer it to you. Now, I will say this upcoming generation has to reconsider on how they find jobs or how they apply for jobs or what skills that they need, because these office jobs just not gonna come back, because these companies see how sweet it is where they don't have to hire maintenances and cleaning crews and engineers to take care of buildings. They can have their employees do the same job at home with less overhead. And a lot of companies already have said that they're not opening up no more them traditional jobs. And so we had to start getting ourselves on a different mindset, especially the newer generation, on what to go into, what fields to go into. If you can't be self-sufficient, and what I mean by that, if you can't do a job without being supervised, this new world ain't gonna be able to use you. I mean, because it's all gonna be hands-on just by you yourself. You gotta be accountable for yourself. You ain't gonna have supervisors over your head, and I don't believe that we can sustain. I always tell my wife this. Something gonna have to give, because these big commercial buildings can't afford to just have the buildings filled up 25%. That's wasted space, wasted money, and these companies ain't gonna want to pay that much money where they used to have 150 people and now they gotta have 40. I mean, it's just wasting money, and so don't think it's strange when these companies don't these commercial buildings started going bankrupt, and then people started losing their jobs because they don't need so much overhead anymore. Um, and it's all a setup anyway, because that's why the virus was put out, to make these people lose jobs. I mean, they been saying about the artificial intelligence is gonna take out to 35 million people jobs. Well, they got over 40 million people out without a job now. And even if they come out 10%, still gonna be a whole lot of people without jobs. And some of these jobs are not coming back. And some of them is gonna be permanent closures. And so we're going to have to readjust our spending habits, our eating habits, our livelihood habits, because there's some tough times about to happen. And I don't mean to be grim, but we're going to have to really trust in God and lean on one another, help one another, because selfishness just can't survive. Just you, yourself, and I ain't going to work. It's gonna be a collective that make it. The people that sticks together, help one another. A lot like this pastor that's on YouTube. They got this whole land where they started raising their own animals and growing their own food, because he said these times is gonna come. And like I tell people, I'm not the only one who's telling you that something is about to pop. A lot of people have been saying it. Now it's here. Now it's not a time to be afraid, but why are you going to react? The devil going to do him anyway. I heard a saying by a lot of people, you can't blame the enemy for doing what he do. You just got to be seen doing what you're supposed to do. And so I'm just telling people, man, just buckle up, help one another, pray, get your life together, don't play with God, and just don't be fooled by this extra money that they're giving you, because the well is about to run dry, and they really don't care. I mean, they got theirs. That's why they can go on vacation in the midst of a pandemic, But I love you all, man, and I pray for everybody. I like I tell people, I don't want none of this stuff to happen. I really wish it wouldn't happen, but I don't live in a fairy tale world. I would say something about this racist stuff, but I let it go, because most of it is set up anyway. So they was planning on this. That's why they was showing them movies, Django and 12 Years Slave and The Butler, because they want to etch out them memories, so that when they do highlight and zoom in stuff. But that's another video together. I ain't gonna hold y'all no more. But I love you all. Peace. Have a nice day.